Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my top picks for summer perfumes. I'm so excited for this video because I've been waiting for summer. Summer is my favorite season. I just feel the most happy during the summer. I mean, it's just bright and sunny, it's warm, and we're just like 2 weeks away. I'm excited to just go to the beach every day. I'm excited to just live my summer dream. But I think what I'm most excited about is the fact that I'm going to be traveling this summer. I have some really exciting vacations planned out. And of course, being me, every time I've traveled, I always travel with like 5 gigantic bottles of perfume, and it's just not practical. I have to have a variety to choose from. So I always travel with at least 3, but it's never 3. It's usually always more. And that kind of gets me into today's sponsors. So this portion of the video is sponsored by Scentbird. So Scentbird is a monthly subscription service. They offer over 600 perfumes from designers, niche perfumes, like everything that you can basically think of. They have quizzes on there where you can kind of pick what you're looking for. You can pick the notes that you like, what kind of perfumes you like sweet, fresh. They have perfumes, they have colognes, and they have unisex options. They kind of narrow it down for you so that you're not so overwhelmed by the wide array of choices that they have. And as you kind of build up a history with them, they can also recommend you perfumes based off of your taste. So basically the way that it works is each month you get to choose your own fragrance, whether that be a designer, niche, whatever, from their website. You can choose which one you want. They sent it to you for just $17 a month. And with each fragrance, you get a 30-day supply that will last you until your next shipment. So you're basically never running out of a perfume. And I think that this is a really great way to kind of build up a perfume collection if you're just starting, because you know perfumes can get really expensive, and even when you try to get a sample of perfume, it's always like this big, whereas with them, their samples are like not even samples. It's basically like a travel size perfume because it's like a good amount that will last you for 30 days. I have a little sample right here. So this is an actual perfume sample, and it's literally like minuscule. You can probably get like, I don't know, 2 days wear out of this. And here is the sample that you get from Scentbird. They come in these little velour little pouches, which again are amazing for travel. And I love the fact that this doesn't have a cap, because I always lose my caps. Having like too many things, being such a clumsy and forgetful person like me, I always lose them, I always break them. It's just like having one component really makes life easier. And the way that you use it is you just twist it up, and that's it. Like, your nozzle's right there. You can go ham on spraying, twist it back, put it back in its pouch, and you're done. So I'm gonna share with you guys the perfumes that I received. So like I said, you twist it, but you can also take it out so that you can see the name of the perfume that you got right there. They also send you little cards where they kind of just tell you which perfume you received. They'll go over the notes, a little bit of like a description. This is just such an amazing concept, not only for traveling, but it's a really great way to test out fragrances before committing to a full size. So the first perfume that I received is called Gucci Bloom. We all know the House of Gucci, and I love a lot of their fragrances. And this one, you guys know I'm not into florals like that, but I really enjoy this. And honestly, you guys are gonna see in my upcoming videos that I've been really getting into more floral perfumes, which is crazy for me to say. This has notes of Rangoon Creeper, Jasmine Bud, and Tuberose. And I will say that Tuberose is probably the most prominent part of this. If you guys are into KKW Body 2, that type of like almost like a beachy white floral sort of fragrance, then you're probably going to love this. And I really love Body 2, so I really love this. It's like a really feminine, sexy, everyday type of fragrance, and I think this is going to be a really good one for the summertime. The next one is a really exciting one because this is actually a little dupe for a very expensive niche perfume. I don't know if it was meant to be a dupe, but when I smelled it, the first thing that I thought of was this perfume. So this one is called Dime 7 Summers, and this smells to me, very similar to a perfume we all know and love, which is Baccarat Rouge. This features notes of champagne, coconut cream, juicy pear, vanilla lavender, and warm sugar. So just like Baccarat Rouge, it's like a really warm, captivating fragrance. It's a bit woody, it's sweet, it's a bit fruity. It's a really nice scent and it smells really, really high end. And the last fragrance is Commodity Milk. This one. Oh, when I read the notes of this, I was like, I already know I'm gonna love that. This has notes of cold milk accord, musk, warm marshmallow, woods, and tonka bean. You guys know how I feel about marshmallow in perfumes. I'm almost to the point of, if I find out if a perfume has marshmallow, I just like add to cart. I'm so excited to use this like during the fall time. Ooh, because this is such a sexy, warm, creamy, indulgent scent. It's not necessarily gourmand, but I can definitely smell that milk, like the creaminess that it has. I can definitely smell those warm marshmallows, the woodiness, and definitely the tonka beans. So this one is definitely one to try out. Very rich and sexy and warm and sweet and just like seductive. So those are the scents that I received. If you guys are interested in this subscription service, you can actually use code Xenia55 for 55% off of your first month's purchase. So that'll take that $17 price point that you pay every month down to just a little bit over $7 for your first month, and then it'll go up to $17 after that point, and you can cancel at any time. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. And with all that being said, please subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. So I have 10 summer perfumes in this video to share with you guys, and I'm going to start off with the perfume that is brand new to my collection. I literally just purchased this perfume, I think 3 or 4 days ago, and I've already made a little dent into it because it's all I've been wearing, and it's been such a favorite among so many people. My husband loves it. I've gotten plenty of compliments just like randomly in public by random strangers, and I love it. So this is Ellis Brooklyn's Sunfruit. This is, I believe, a new scent of theirs. When I smelled Sunfruit, I was like, I need this in my collection. Oh my god, this smells phenomenal. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm at with this bottle, but owning it just like 3 or 4 days, I'm like right here or so with it. Like, I've been spraying this, and I will say it's not the best longevity, so I do kind of overspray with it. So I think that's why I've used up so much product in such a little time. So I guess that's a little bit of like a con with this fragrance. But I do think that although it is a scent that kind of wears off and you can't personally smell it, other people can smell it on you. Because when I thought that this fragrance had like completely vanished off of my skin, my husband was like smelling me, and after like 6 hours of wearing this already, he was complimenting me and how good that I smelled. So I was like, okay, so he can still smell it, but I can't. So I think it just kind of becomes sort of like a skin scent after that point. So it is kind of like on the softer side. It's not like a super projecting fragrance. This has top notes of pear, fig, bergamot, plum tree, middle notes of jasmine, orange blossom, cyclamen, and iris, and base notes of coconut, musk, vanilla orchid, and amber. I think where this really shines, and I think what kind of would draw somebody in with this fragrance, is maybe that like fig note mixed with the pear, mixed with the coconut. It's basically what makes this a super like summery, fruity type of scent. But I'm gonna be real, I do not really smell fig in here. And what's really even weirder is I'm smelling pineapple. It is so weird, but I smell like this coconut colada pineapple-y type of scent in here. Strange, because there's no pineapple in the notes, but maybe the combination of the pear and fig mixed with the bergamot is giving it maybe like that citrusy, juicy, sweet sort of pineapple scent. That's what I'm thinking. And then the coconut in here is not like that obnoxious, synthetic, like heavy, beachy sunscreen coconut. It's like a really soft coconut that kind of just adds a little bit of like a creamy element to this. So it's not just like a boring, summery, fruity, fresh type of scent. I feel like I'm like salivating because of how like mouth-watering this is, and it's just so sweet and juicy and fruity. And the bottle, like the color of this bottle is basically what it smells like. Like it kind of smells like a pina colada. even though there's no pineapple. But take my word for it, that's what it smells like. If you want to smell like a delicious pina colada this summer, try out Sunfruit, and oh my god, people will be complimenting you left and right with this scent. Some people have said that this smells similar to Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I guess I sort of see the similarity because that one also has coconut in it, but I also don't. Like, I do think that this is different enough to where if you have that scent, you can own this as well, and it's not like you're owning the same perfume. But I will say they are generally in kind of the same family of fragrances, like that really sweet, bit tropical sort of scent, but this one does not have like that pickle type of smell that is in Thank You Next. So definitely check out Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit for the summertime. The next scent that I can definitely recommend for this upcoming summer season is Versace Eros Pour Femme. This is the eau de toilette version. They do make an EDP as well, but from what I've heard, this is kind of like the more preferred version, and that's why I got it, because most of the reviews were saying this is better. I don't know much more to say on that. I've never smelled the EDP. I think I might have bought it at Ulta. This was the only version that they had out anyway, so I couldn't even smell the EDP. But let me know if you guys have the EDP yet, like what's the difference between them. So this is another one of those really nice, fruity, fresh fragrances, but it's not like a boring, fruity, fresh scent. When this first kind of came out, or I guess when the whole hype over this perfume came out, people were saying that this smells like the white gummy bear, and that is so spot on because this literally smells like the white gummy bear. I think we can all agree the white gummy bear is just like the elite gummy bear of gummy bears. It's just so delicious. I think it's like pineapple flavored, if I'm not mistaken. But this one, again, just like the Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit, doesn't have pineapple in it, but it has a sort of pineapple-y scent. The top notes in here are Sicilian lemon, raspberry, white currant, mandarin orange, and cologne. Middle notes of jasmine, magnolia, orange blossom, freesia, and base notes of musk, ambroxan, woody notes, and patchouli. This one is kind of a mixture of that lemon and the raspberry. Actually, if you guys have ever smelled raspberry tangerine from Bath and Body Works, this kind of gives me vibe to it, and I love raspberry tangerine because I'm not one to love like overly citrus type of scents, but there's something about the mixture of lemon or any sort of citrus mixed with raspberry. The two go together so well, and it goes together really well in here as well. So I highly recommend mixing those two together, and you're gonna be smelling so edibly amazing, fruity, gorgeous. Kind of smells like a raspberry lemonade, just like candy. I don't know, it's like it's really sweet without being like obnoxious. Definitely a warm weather scent, like for sure. I don't see myself wearing this in any other season other than the summertime or even the spring, but particularly the summertime, this is just like mouth-watering. It is so good. Another one that will garner you 1,000,001 compliments. So that is Versace Eros Pour Femme, the eau de toilette version. So this next scent I feel like may not initially come across as a summer scent just because it doesn't really maybe look like a summer scent, but I personally feel like this is an amazing summer scent. I do think though that you can wear this all year round, but I think this definitely shines in the summertime. So this is a new absolute favorite of mine. If you saw the video where I hauled this, you know I like raved about this perfume. I don't know why my camera is like turning orange. Or is that just me? I've just absolutely fallen in love with this. It is so sexy, so delicious. And this is for those of you that want to maybe stand out a little bit more. I feel like the past two perfumes I just showed are kind of more like on the fresh side, a little bit softer. They don't project like crazy, but this one definitely does. So in here you're getting really good projection, sillage, longevity, and everything in between. This is 212 VIP by Carolina Herrera. This is the gold. I don't really know the distinction between all of these perfumes because there's a bunch of perfumes that are in this kind of packaging, but if you are trying to find this particular one, like you're trying to search it up online or whatever, just search up 212 VIP Gold by Carolina Herrera and this one should come up. This scent is so good. Another one, I know I sounded like DJ Khaled there. Another one that will get you so many compliments. This has top notes of rum and passion fruit, middle notes of gardenia and musk, and base notes of vanille and tonka bean. And although this isn't like your typical summery, fruity, tropical type of scent, I feel like there is an element of that in here because of that passion fruit, and the mixture with the rum gives you that kind of tropical drink. But then the other notes kind of make this a lot stronger than what you think of just like a summery tropical drink. Like the vanille and tonka bean really gives this kind of like a wow factor and kind of give it like a creaminess to it. It's a little bit thicker, and the musk definitely stands out in here. So this is a very musky scent, and that's coming from somebody that is not typically a musk lover. I don't want to say that I hate musk because there's a lot of perfumes that have musk in them that I love, but I guess I like musk in a specific way. I don't like a musky scent that smells like BO, and I know that nobody really does, but to me there's a lot of scents that have musk in them that literally smell like sweat, and I can't even get near them, and I've talked about those kinds of scents on my channel. This doesn't smell like that to me. Like, this is a really nice type of musk, and I don't know, maybe just the combination between the vanilla, the rum, it's a very boozy scent and just very sexy. This is definitely a summer night out. You're going to a club, you're wearing a nice little sexy outfit or whatever. Definitely nighttime for sure. This is the scent to wear. 212 VIP by Carolina Herrera. Definitely recommend. Next up, this is like the scent of summertime. I feel like this just screams summer. This can only be worn in the summertime, and that is Sol Rosa 62 by Sol de Janeiro. So this is the perfume version. They obviously have the super popular body spray, the Rosa 62 body spray, which I also have. I love to mix the two, but honestly, you don't really need to do that because this is a pretty strong perfume in my opinion. This is also the same scent that is also in their very famous Boom Boom Cream that we all know and love. I also have that, which will make you smell so amazing, and I love that one so much. And honestly, you can just put all of those products together and you're gonna be smelling like summer. I can't even describe it, but it's one of those scents that you smell and it just kind of puts you in like a mindset, and that mindset is summer, like warm weather, beach, going out to nice dinners, just, you know, that summertime feeling, like that nostalgic summertime feeling that we all have. I feel like that's what you get whenever you smell this scent. This has top notes of pistachio, almond, middle notes of heliotrope, jasmine, and base notes of caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. I feel like pistachio and almond are more so used in like wintertime scents, because I'm thinking of like Hypnotic Poison, for example, by Dior, which is like a really thick, heavy sweet scent, and that one has, I believe, pistachio or almond in it. Or Girl of Now by Ellis, which also have those notes. And I just feel like those are like thicker, more intense notes, like not something that you would think would be suitable for the summertime. But this, I don't know what it is, maybe just like that saltiness that this has in the base, mixed with the woodiness, the vanilla, and those almonds. It's kind of almost like a gourmand, but with like a very perfumey touch to it at the same time. I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know how to describe this. I really don't. I don't want to say that this smells like sunscreen because it doesn't, but it kind of smells like the beach. I don't know what else to say. That's just all I'm getting when I smell this scent. I think if you smelled this, you probably agree with me. I can't really describe it, but trust me, like this smells like a hot girl that you see at the beach. So if you want to be that, wear Sol Rosa 62. The next scent that I have is one that I've pretty much talked your ear off on at this point, because I have been talking about it a lot lately, and that is Calvin Klein Women. So I wanted to include this as a, not necessarily a better alternative, but just a nice alternative to Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. So I feel like a lot of the times for summertime, people always recommend that one because that is such a summertime scent. But I do feel like it's like super popular and everybody wears it. So I wanted to give you guys something that will smell similar to it, but in a different kind of way. So this scent absolutely blew me away. Honestly, not a fan of this bottle. I don't hate it, but like this cap is it's literally the size of like my forehead, and I have a big forehead. It's just really big and bulky, and again, like how I was saying in the beginning of this video, this is what I would travel with. And why would I do that when I can just travel with like something like this? Like, it's just so much more practical. This is huge. Good thing is I do have a travel size of this that I keep in my bag. So yeah, that was like a must with this fragrance, because there's no way I can like travel with this. This will literally take up like half of the weight of my luggage if I pack this with me. But the scent is immaculate. It is so good. It is so sexy. And whenever I talk about this, I always mention light blue, because light blue is like a very citrusy, kind of comes across unisex because it is so like crisp. It lacks sweetness. It's just super crisp and citrus and fresh. So that just kind of automatically comes off a little unisex. This one, in my opinion, is kind of the more feminine version of light blue, because this has a little hint of, I don't want to say sweet, because I don't think this is a sweet fragrance, but it's a little bit sweeter and just a bit more feminine than light blue. This one has top notes of grapefruit, eucalyptus, bergamot, lemon pepper, and black pepper. Middle notes of orange blossom, tea, magnolia, jasmine, hedione, and raspberry, and base notes of cedar, ambroxan, white musk, cashmere, olibanum, and violet. This is a citrus, fruity, raspberry sort of scent with some like white florals in there, and a woody base, like a really sexy woody base. And I really enjoy this. I highly recommend this, again, just as an alternative to light blue. Whatever you think about light blue, like if you love light blue, check this one out. If you hate light blue, check this one out, because it just is, I don't want to say better, but just different while being kind of in the same sort of family. So that is Calvin Klein Women. Next one is literally like summer threw up in this bottle, in this perfume. This is Escada Miami Blossom. Clearly that screams summer. I love this scent. It's so fruity, just like all Escada scents are. But I will say this is one of my most favorite Escada scents. I can't stop smelling this. It's so good. And the fruits that are in here are so delicious. So this has top notes of watermelon, blueberry, and orange. Middle notes of pineapple, tiare flower, jasmine, and tuberose. And base notes of ambroxan, musk, and sandalwood. So watermelon, blueberry, pineapple, orange, like really delicious. Clearly this is really summery and fruity, tropical. I can pretty much smell an equal amount of all of those fruits that are in here. Mostly I do think I smell the pineapple more than anything, a bit of that blueberry. It's really like, again, like a mouth-watering scent that just smells like a big bowl of like summer fruits. I guess those florals just kind of elevate this a little bit more, because if it was just fruits, this would be like a Bath and Body Works body spray, you know? But it is a little bit more elevated than that. You get that base of like the muskiness, the woodiness. It kind of elevates this more than just being a fruity body spray, because I think that that's kind of what Escada perfumes can kind of tend to come across sometimes, because of their like heavy fruitiness. I'm gonna wear this today because this smells so good. Because it is such like a summery fruity scent, I think this has some really good potential in the mixing game. You can mix this with a lot of body sprays to create like, to basically make yourself a summer cocktail. But I don't think that this is like that fresh, airy, fruity type of scent. Because of those like bold fruits, it has like that bold pineapple, watermelon, the blueberry. They're more like in your face fruits. It's not just a like airy, fresh type of fruity scent. It has a bit of like a thicker almost type of scent to it, if that makes any sense. And it's yummy. Like, people will want to like eat you when you have this fragrance on. And I do think that pineapple kind of stands out more than anything. And it's literally like the fruit on this bottle too. So yeah, love this. So that is Escada Miami Blossom. Next up, I have another big favorite of mine, and another one that is a big favorite of my husband's. If you guys saw my most recent husband rates my perfumes video that we did, I will link it up here if you're interested in seeing that. But I believe he gave this like a 10 out of 10 in that video. It is just so good. I didn't even say the name. This is Floral Straight Wonderland Peony. So you can find this brand at Sephora. This is very similar. I just got in my eye. This smells very similar to MAC's Candy Yum Yum, which is why I purchased this, because I love Candy Yum Yum, and I believe it is now discontinued, so it's a little bit harder to get. And I think I'm like halfway through mine, so I wanted like a kind of an alternative, and I came across this one and people were saying it smells really similar. And it really, really does. I do think that this is a good dupe for it. It's a little bit more floral than that one, slightly. And it's like almost a little bit more like elevated in my opinion. But because it is called Floral Straight, don't think that you're just getting like a floral fragrance in case you are like a floral hater like myself here. I don't usually like love the florals, but this one is super sweet. It is floral, but in a super sweet way because of the delicious fruits that are in here. So again, as you guys can tell, I'm all about the fruits. The top notes in here are guava, red berries, Sicilian lemon, middle notes of raspberry bloom, peony, and violet, and base notes of cotton candy, vanilla, resins, woody notes, cedar, and vetiver. So obviously you have a lot of sweet notes in here, which end up making this very sweet. What I can smell the most in here, definitely the guava. I love guava, as I've said millions of times. Guava just smells like sweet candy to me. I do get the peony, and I really love the scent of peony. I think peony has kind of like a sweet floral scent to it, and I really love it because it smells really feminine to me, and it's a really modern floral that doesn't end up smelling synthetic in perfumes. And then I can definitely smell the cotton candy, the vanilla. It has a bit of like this woodiness in the base, which really elevates it. And I love it. Wonderland Peony is so good. It's so good for the summertime. The guava, I think, kind of makes it a summertime scent. It's a little bit soft. It's not too like in your face. I don't think you can ever get annoyed of this fragrance. It's never gonna give you a headache. It's not that type of sweet scent. It's just like a pretty sweet floral that smells really feminine. So that is Floral Straight Wonderland Peony. I could not do a summertime perfumes video without including the end-all be-all of summer perfumes. This is, if you guys don't already know, and if you are new to my channel, this is probably like my all-time favorite perfume of all time, like ever. I'm really sad that to me this is only a summertime scent, because I wish this was a scent that I could wear all year round. But no, like when I smell this, all I think about is summer. It's just summertime. It's summer in a bottle. I can't think of anything else when I wear this. I cannot wear this in the spring, fall, winter, no. Just summer. This is Miami Glow by JLo. I am not the biggest fan of JLo's scents because a lot of her perfumes are more so on like the floral, fresh side. A lot of them are really soapy, and while I do think that this one has a level of soapiness to it, there's something about this. There's just something about this that it just, I mean, when I smell this, I'm like in another world. I have a backup of this. I never will ever go without this scent. I think another reason why I really love it is because I think I bought this kind of in the beginning of my relationship with my husband. And so I think when I smell it, it kind of reminds me of like the summertime when we were like first like freshly together. So I think it just gives me like the nostalgia of that. But other than that, I love this scent. So the top notes in here are passion fruit, coconut milk, pink grapefruit, middle notes of orange blossom, cyclamen, and heliotrope, and base notes of vanilla. What did I just say? Vanilla. Base notes of vanilla, musk, and amber. I wish I could find more perfumes with this sort of scent profile. I don't even know what kind of category to put this perfume in because it's not just sweet. It's not just fruity, it's not just fresh. It's just like this complex combination of all those things together. This is a clean scent. I think this is a perfect pool day scent. Maybe you're having a pool party, a beach party, like a barbecue cookout during the summertime. That's what I kind of envision this scent for. Or maybe you're on vacation and like a beach vacation specifically, or you're on a cruise. I think this is the type of scent that you bring to that because it'll scream summertime and it smells so good. So many compliments coming your way with this fragrance. I feel like I didn't really describe this scent because I really can't. I can just tell you that it smells amazing, and that's really it. It's just one of those that you have to try out for yourself. It's a little bit soapy, like I said. That passion fruit really stands out in here. It does have kind of a coconutty type of scent, but I wouldn't just say that it's a coconut scent. Like, it doesn't really stand out to me. It just kind of mixes with everything. Definitely a little bit musky, but a very clean, almost soapy musk. And then that vanilla amber kind of give it a little bit more sweetness. I know a lot of you guys love this. I know a lot of you guys also don't. So I guess try this scent out and let me know what you guys think. But I hope you like it. So that is Miami Glow by JLo. Next up, I have to recommend this perfume because I do think that it really smells like the summertime, and I think the name is fitting for the summertime. I am kind of mad at it because of reasons that I've explained in the past. This is Alien Goddess. This is, I think, the newest Alien flanker. I think this came out a year or two ago. I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's fairly new. I have a little bit of beef with this fragrance just because I'm one of those people that loves Alien, like the original Alien, and I just love that type of scent. So I wish that they would have worked with the DNA of that and maybe made it a little bit more like summery, but they didn't. They kind of completely took the scent of Alien away and they made it like almost like a beachy, coconutty scent. Like, this smells nothing like Alien. So for those of you that don't like Alien, try this out because it smells nothing like it. But I will say, I actually really like this scent, like completely taking away the fact that this is an Alien flanker. Like, just as a scent on its own, I think it's a really nice, very pretty scent. Perfect beachy summertime scent. It does definitely have like this coconutty scent to it. This one has top notes of coconut water, bergamot, middle notes of jasmine and heliotrope, and base notes of bourbon, vanilla, and cashmerean. So it's definitely sweet. It's basically, to me, like a combination of coconut and vanilla. I know it doesn't straight up have a coconut note, like it's coconut water, which doesn't really smell like coconut, but it really smells like coconut in here, to me at least, especially combined with that vanilla. It's very sweet, and this, I think, because it is not the most unique scent, this is a huge compliment getter. I have gotten compliments wearing this like in the winter when I first got it, because I think I got it during like the fall or winter, and I would get so many compliments on this. It's insane. I think because it is just like a really crowd pleasing scent, but it's really nice. Like, it kind of gives me like suntan, coconutty, vanilla vibes, very beachy and really pretty. That is Alien Goddess. And the very last perfume that I have to recommend is another really new perfume to my collection. This is Shisui Zen. Definitely had to recommend this for the summertime because it is such a perfect summery, fruity type of musky type of scent, and it is so good. If you guys saw my video where I hauled this, which was not too long ago, I actually dropped it and I ended up breaking the nozzle, which I still haven't figured out what to do with that. And so now it just like spits, but the scent is still there. And it smells really good. It's so delicious. I love this scent. It smells really sexy to me, even though it's more like categorized as like a fresh sort of scent. This has actually been said to be a dupe for Coco Mademoiselle because it's a little bit cheaper than Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. I personally think that it's much better. I don't love Coco Mademoiselle. I think it's a little bit too mature for my taste, and I don't think that this one is a mature scent, like too mature at least. This one has a ton of notes in it, like a lot of notes, and a lot of fruits, which I love. So again, we have pineapple in here. I feel like I didn't even do that on purpose, but a lot of the perfumes that I just showed have pineapple in them. So this has top notes of grapefruit, pineapple, bergamot, orange, and rose. Middle notes of freesia, red apple, lotus, hyacinth, gardenia, lily of the valley, violet, and orris. And base notes of patchouli, cedar, musk, amber, incense, and pine. Definitely a ton of notes. And I don't think Coco Mademoiselle has that many notes. And this one is not that prominent patchouli type of rosy scent that is in Coco Mademoiselle. Like, the patchouli is here, but it's not as heavy. It is a long-lasting scent though for what it is, like more of a fresher scent. It does last really well, and it's just like an easy grab scent. I feel like this is a daytime scent, it's a nighttime scent. It's a very versatile, everyday, could even be like your signature. It's very bright, very uplifting, clean, but it has like this sexy muskiness to it that I can't really explain. If you are kind of wanting a better alternative to Coco Mademoiselle, like if you think that that one's a lot more mature or whatever, try this out because it's a lot fruitier, a bit more sweet, and just easier on the nose than Coco Mademoiselle. And I think because of those really bright fruity notes that this has, it's perfect for the summertime. Like definitely like an easy grab type of fragrance. So that is Shisui Zen. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like it was a really long one. Please let me know your recommendations for summertime perfumes. I want to give a huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. And again, if you are interested in signing up for their monthly subscription, make sure to use Xenia55 for 55% off of your first month. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!